might two-step to the right, to the right, to the left. I got real in here. Everybody put your fingers in the air. I might two-step to the right, to the right, to the left. I got real in here. Everybody put your fingers in the air.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to a brand new video. How are you guys, by the way, man? I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are blessed by the Lord. I hope God is present in your guys' life. Tell me, how are you doing? Tell me how you guys are doing down in the comments down below. I'm doing well. I'm doing great. Today's video is another day in the life, but we're gonna speak on the topic of figuring it out, figuring life out, figuring everything out. But before that, before we get into like the nitty-gritty of the video, I want to make some breakfast. So I was watching YouTube. I was watching this girl's channel, her content, and she was making pancakes on her video. And I was like, yo, I haven't made pancakes in a long time. So yeah, I feel like I want to make pancakes. But the thing is, the only problem is right now it's 8 a.m. right now, and I don't have any flour or ingredients to make pancakes. So I'm gonna go to the store at 9 once they open. I'm gonna go to Pick and Pay and buy some flour as soon as they open. Got the stuff. So I don't buy much. I only bought milk because my milk conveniently ran out yesterday. And then I bought flapjack mix. Yeah, we're about to make the pancakes now. For those of you that don't know how to make pancakes, pay attention. Because I'm only gonna do this once. So pay attention. So this is Cooking with Nari. Welcome back to Cooking with Nari. I'm about to teach you guys how to make pancakes today. So pay attention because I'm only going to do this once. For your batter, right, you need the dry stuff and the wet stuff. The wet stuff is your eggs and your milk, right? Since I'm making for like one person, I don't want to make a lot of flapjacks right now. I'm only going to use one egg. You need half a cup of milk and you need half of your batter, because I'm not going to use this whole thing, because this makes how many? 32. I'm not going to make 32, bro. Let me just take the ingredients out, bro. What am I doing? So one egg, half a cup of milk, some oil and some sugar, and the flapjack mix. So you want to take your egg and crack it into the bowl. Don't ask me what those black things are because I do not know. Then you want to take some sugar. You want to pour in 2 to 3 teaspoons of sugar. That is enough, depending on how sweet you want it to be. Then you take your whisk and you start whisking up those eggs and mixing that sugar and the egg. Then you want to pour half a cup of milk, as I said, and mix that in as well. After that, you take your Easy Mix packet. You want to struggle to open it first, and then once you have that opened, you want to pour, I said half, but me personally, I don't take any measurements. I just eyeball it. I pour until the Holy Spirit tells me to stop. But if you want some measurements, you can check on the back of your Easy Mix packet. Look at that consistency. It looks good. Anyway, after that, lastly, you want to pour in a tablespoon of oil, just to make the batter a little bit smooth and fluffy when you are making it. Then, if your consistency looks like this, it's runny but not drippy, you've done it correctly. After you've made your batter and it's the consistency you want it to be, you get your pan and your spatula, and we go to the stove. So when you get to your stove, you just want to warm it up just a little bit, not too hot because then it's gonna burn. And then I put a little bit of oil just so the pancake doesn't stick onto the pan. A little bit of oil, just a bit. You don't want to fry it. When you're pouring in your mix, you just want to pour it straight down the middle, and then it's gonna make that round shape. So, free game, free game. And that's what you call a pancake, my dog. Here are the pancakes I made. There's 4 on the plate. I made 6. Don't ask me where the other 2 went, because I don't know. But yeah, here they are. They look pretty good. Some of them look kind of burnt, I can't lie. But you know, they can't be perfect all the time. And if you still don't know how to make pancakes after this video, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I tried. Let me taste this. I also made some tea. So, just to get into the topic of this video, I believe that in this day and age, we as young people are pressured into believing that we should have everything figured out at such a young age. The moment you get out of high school, you should know what you want to do. You should have your plan. You should be working towards your goals. Social media fosters this energy and fuels this idea that we should have everything figured out. We are made to believe that everybody in the space has everything figured out. Everyone has a plan. You know, people are waking up at 3:50 a.m. and dunking their head in ice water because of this idea that we should have everything figured out. It makes us feel like we are falling behind, and I don't think it should be like that. And what I'm trying to say is that it shouldn't be like that. You are not expected to have everything figured out at a young age. I mean, we're still young. All of that knowledge and maturity and wisdom to have everything figured out, that comes with time and that comes with experience. And my main point is that it's okay to still be figuring out your life. You know, it's okay to still be figuring out what you want to do. You're not falling behind because you're not waking up at 3:50 and having a super built out routine. Everyone's journey is going to be different. Some people have it figured out and that's okay. But if you're still working towards the type of person you want to be, if you're still figuring out what you want to do for the rest of your life, that is okay. You're not falling behind. You're not expected to have everything figured out right now. Yeah. But right now, before I continue, I think I'm just gonna edit a video because I've been putting it off for the past week, and then we'll continue with the topic a bit later. Can't lie, I've been editing this for a while and I'm kind of tired, so I think I'm gonna take a walk. Actually, I think I just need to get out of this room. So yeah, I say let's take a walk.
Open my eyes, I slept through the day. Slept through the day, feeling uneasy, I push it away. Push it away. Last night was fun, don't feel like today. Feel like today, let's do it again, let's go on a date. Cause tonight I'm gonna take you out and live the dream that we've been talking about. So we can dine and spend up all our notes. Let's forget that we broke. I wanna celebrate and have some fun tonight. I wanna show you how to lavish.
Oh, look at this. Hey, I'm on top of the world. Alright, anyway. Okay, so figuring it out. So one thing that I'm figuring out in my life right now is trying to balance the whole thing of content creation and balancing my school life at the same time. I mean, I think you guys know that I'm in uni, trying to chase this degree while also doing content at the same time. It's hard. You know, finding a balance is hard because sometimes I find out that when I focus too much on one thing, the other thing goes down and falls down rapidly, right? If I focus too much on content, my school will kind of, depreciate. The thing I found that makes it easier to manage this is trying to cut out the things that make it hard to find that balance, like my bad habits, because I suffer with procrastination a lot. And so I'm finding ways to try and cut out all of these things that are distracting me from trying to find that balance in life. And yeah, a lot of other people have it all figured out. A lot of other people don't really um, procrastinate as much, or they have already found that balance. But I try not to look at what other people are doing and what I should be focusing on, right? I should be focusing on my journey. One of my favorite quotes is comparison is the thief of joy. If you keep on comparing yourself to other people, then it's not gonna be productive in any way for you, right? And so the best thing to just do is just focus on your journey, figure out what works for you. And it's okay if you're still figuring it out. It's a marathon, not a race. Everybody's journey is different, everybody's race is different. You will figure it out eventually. You know, something else that I'm also trying to figure out, right, and work on is my relationship with God, right? Sometimes it's a situation of highs and lows, right? I find myself sometimes at a spiritual high. I'm at a high point with my work with Christ. Sometimes I feel like I'm at my highest point, and the other time I just feel like, I'm at the bottom. Yeah, it's like that song, that Sunday, right? Sometimes I feel like I'm walking water, and sometimes I feel like I don't know where I stand. You see what he just said, like that song really, really, really it resonates with me, and I can really relate to that because that's what I'm going through. I'm still trying to build that discipleship with my work in Christ. I'm still being discerned. I'm still being pruned by the Lord. Progress is there. Progress is slow, but it is there. All progress is good, right? One of my favorite quotes by Siobhan. Yeah, one of my favorite quotes by Siobhan is the idea that slow motion is better than no motion. Yeah, exactly. And so, slow motion is better than no motion. Even if you're going slow, progress is good. Progress is there, and eventually we're still gonna grow. We're still getting that motion, and we'll get there eventually. But yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Nah, you almost got it, hey. Almost.
New beginnings on the cusp. Not too old to
You
adjust.
boy, like grade 1 level, I used to be able to do like these backflips, hey. Grade 1 level. Backflip. You know why I stopped? Away. Huh? No. I'm taking videos.
Not for me,
Oh no.
just for him.
Oh, okay. He's fighting me. He's good now. That's so cool, man. Nah, having a pet monkey is crazy, dog. What? I feel like I want one, man. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a pet monkey. But these birds are ops. Yo, this bird, why is this guy following us? This bird is an op. Leave me alone. What? Bro, this other time it chased me.
Type off top bullshit. All I needed was a mic. Yeah. Hey, pass the rock, it's all butter. Pack your bags and take flight. Don't worry, it's all covered. Hey.
Personally, I'm not gonna break my neck over trying to do this. Right now, I am on campus. I'm just taking like a walk on campus. I think I want to go over to the Javette Art Center. One thing I just want to say is campus is so empty because right now it is recess. And so like everybody has gone home and stuff. So it's really, really empty. It's a highway now. So So, in conclusion, I just want to remind you that it is okay to still be figuring things out. You're not expected to know everything right now. Stop being so hard on yourself and give yourself some time to grow. Give yourself some time to learn things, right? God has a plan for you and have faith in it. Philippians 4 says, be anxious for nothing. It is all in his hands and you will be okay. Isaiah 60:22 says, in due time I, the Lord, shall hasten it. God has a plan for you and God will make it happen. Just trust the process and you will figure everything out.
Come here.